Bond realized in an instant why he was the only man who had ever walked away alive from Le Chiffre. The moment he caught that unmasked look in his opponent's eyes, he understood. It wasn't a challenge, it was a death sentence. Everything on the table stopped mattering. He tossed a chip aside as a flimsy excuse and shot to his feet, bolting from the room under a wave of stunned stares. He grabbed a glass on the way and stumbled into the restroom, cranking the faucet wide open and gulping water in a desperate attempt to flush out the poison. But his body told him the truth with brutal clarity. It wasn't working. The toxin was spreading far faster than he could fight it. Clinging to the last thread of consciousness, he staggered toward his car, collapsing against it as he fumbled for the storage compartment, his final lifeline. Inside was an emergency medical kit linked directly to headquarters. He jammed the probe into his arm, and within seconds, his vitals were streaming back to London. The command center fell silent. Experts quickly identified the substance as a derivative of a highly lethal poison and calmly informed him that his heart would stop in 2 minutes, fighting the spinning in his head. Bond followed their instructions, tearing open his shirt and slapping the defibrillator pads onto his chest. HQ urged him to find the blue antidote syringe and inject it into the jugular, his only chance. Then, disaster struck again. When he hit the red button on the defibrillator, nothing happened. Time froze. The voices from London faded into static. He forced his vision to focus and finally saw it, a loose cable. He reached for it with everything he had left, but before his fingers touched it, consciousness slipped away. Darkness swallowed his sight. His heartbeat flattened into a single line, but on the razor's edge between life and death, the Bond girl arrived just in time. She reconnected the cable, slammed the power button, and with a violent jolt, his heart kicked back to life. Only then did the team in London exhale. Bond didn't go to a hospital. He didn't even give himself a moment to breathe. He simply straightened his torn shirt, turned around, and walked back to the table that held his fate with a quiet sorry. He sat down again, as if brushing shoulders with death had been nothing more than a minor misplay in the game.